Hey YouTube, this is JBay, and today I'm just showing you what the iPad comes with and the main features of the iPad. So first off, I got a case for this because you don't want it to get ruined. It's actually a nice silicone thick case, which also comes with a stand because my hands are right here and I'm holding it up. And it's called the Grip Protective Cover for iPad by Incase. I bought it at Apple for $39.95. Although it's on the pricier side, that's the cheapest iPad case you'll get. And just in about the size now, I have my iPod Touch 2nd generation right here. Let's just hold it up to the screen. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iPod Touches together. That's pretty awesome. And the next cool feature is when you have a iPod Touch, you can't flip like the menu. So if you're like this, you can't flip it and it'll change directions. Well, you go with the iPad, so it's one way right now, and you just flip it over like that, and then it adjusts. So that's that. And it has a pretty loud speaker, which I'm really impressed with. On this side, it has a power over here. It has a built-in microphone, which is really nice. It has loud speakers. And for the charger, it actually finally comes with a charger. But the only problem is that this needs a stronger charger than an iPod. So if you lose, you gotta buy a new one. You can't just use your old iPods, and it will not charge in your PC or Mac because it's double the voltage of a regular iPod, and you don't want to plug another iPod into it because it would actually burn out your battery. That's a warning. And about power, this iPad and all iPads have great battery lifeage. They last 10 hours per battery charge. I've been on mine for like 4.5 hours now, and it's only 83% battery dead. So that's extremely good. So when you turn on your iPad, the main page has the normal calendar, contacts, notes, maps, videos, settings, App Store, iTunes, YouTube, which is now in HD, Safari, Mail, Photos, and iPod. The only difference between that and the iPod Touch is that the iPod Touch has a voice memo and it also has a calculator. So as you see on my iPod Touch right now, and also doesn't have Nike iPod. So as you see, we're missing a calculator and voice memos, but everything else is the same. So I just downloaded a couple apps. Oh, and also another difference between this and the iPod Touch is that this is now HD. So iPod Touch, the graphics are amazing, but that's not HD. You gotta see, you gotta go to Apple, Best Buy, anywhere that carries, and just try it out. So one app which I'm really amazed with is iBook. It is basically a Kindle in much better graphics, in HD, all touchscreen, and Steve Jobs did a wonderful job with this. So as you see, this is the free book it came with when it has 114 free books, but this one is the nicest. You could actually, there's pictures in it, it's Winnie the Pooh, and you could actually partially turn the page and then say, oh, I don't want that. It's amazing. You could change the font size from big to small, what kind of font you want. You could even search you could change the backlight right there, which is pretty nice, so if you're in the sun. And a cool thing is that you could actually type in a word. So say you want to say funny, which is right there. Say you say, oh, I remember that word somewhere. It actually searches the whole book, and then in under 30 seconds, it actually will, I typed it wrong, that's why. It will actually find you that word, and then you can click on it, and it'll give you the paragraph. See? How's what a good name for bear it is, But the funny thing is, see? And it has multiple books. So far, all these books are free. I got Winnie the Pooh, Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, Peter Pan, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Adventures of Tom Sawyer, Around the World in 80 Days. It has a wide variety of books in the store, whole section of free ones. And that one's free, so you gotta check that out. Now, say you had an iPod Touch and you got this $20 app and you don't wanna have to buy the app for the iPad. It will work, but only one problem. So let's just go onto Facebook. See, it is the regular size of the iPod Touch because it's basically an iPod Touch on a iPad. But what you could do is you could actually do ×2, but the graphics are nowhere as good. It's very pixely. You can't really see that right now, but if you were to try it out, you would notice the difference. But still nice to have. Now let's go to ABC Player. Amazing graphics. That's all I could say. Say that you like Modern Family. You would actually watch a whole episode in HD.
Manny's gonna spend 2 minutes with him. He'll explain how the movie's made. He's even bringing his fake machete. He's made of rubber.
This is Modern Family. It's kind of hard to see right now because I have lighting on. I could see that on my computer, but it's great graphics and it could get really loud. That's mute. It looks kind of crappy from my webcam, but that's that. That's from Modern Family, the most recent episode. Okay, this is pretty amazing too. This is free also, where you could buy magazines or you could get them for free, like under the free magazines. So let me see. I'll just get what I have. Show you one magazine I have. So say that you want. Well, I'll download one just to show you how easy it is. This one's free. Wolverine 1982, comic number 1. Free. Okay, so let me just go where mine is. You go to My Comics. It's still downloading, so I have the Iron Man. And you could actually read a comic. But say it's kind of hard to read it. So you just double tap, and it does action in just per box. So if you were to zoom out, that's the third one, and you could just go to the next one like that. So it's easier to see. And you could also zoom in if it's hard to see a word. When you let go, it zooms out a little bit, and if you go all the way out, it goes back to the regular page. Awesome app. I highly recommend the iPad. It is currently $4.99, sorry, for the 16 gigabyte Wi-Fi. I highly recommend it. And oh, one more thing, music. I didn't upload any music yet, but this is an iTunes in your iPad. It's just like on a computer. iTunes. iTunes is not like the iPod where you could just see the songs. See? On here, you just see the songs and you scroll it. On here, it's physically iTunes, where you get all the music up there, you get play, volume up here. So, finally, once again, I highly recommend this. It is $4.99 for 16 gigabytes, $5.99 for 32 gigabytes, and it is $630 for 3G, no contract, and Wi-Fi, and for 16 gigabytes. I just got the Wi-Fi, it's cheaper, and it shall work. So this is JBA. Please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll be making more videos of apps, reviews, and everything else on the iPad. Hope you enjoyed.